Hey everybody, I'm Mark Walters of bigfanboy.com. I'm sitting here with Benjamin Walker and Teresa Palmer, and it's so good to have you guys in Dallas. We've of course talked before. It's good to see you again. It seems like I get to interview everybody whenever these Nicholas Sparks movies come out, and it's always fun because I always enjoy talking about finding that dynamic and that chemistry together. So I guess my starter question would be, when you two guys met, what did you do to find kind of that right beat together, to find sort of the comfort level with one another?
Didn't have to.
Yeah.
It kind of just was there.
It just clicked, huh?
He said something funny and I laughed and that was it.
That's it.
Like truly.
That's
I was like,
all it took.
oh, he's so funny. Oh, we laugh at the same silly stuff.
Yeah, very
It's
similar
on.
sense of humor.
Yeah.
And she's incredibly fast. She's
Yeah.
quick. And so that enabled us to just be able to play. And they gave us a screenplay, but they gave us some freedom around it to allow our senses of humor to kind of permeate it in a healthy way.
Yeah. There's a lot of great sort of natural beats in there too. Like there's stuff that kind of makes me feel like I've been out on a dock or grilling, or I've been doing that same thing. So it's very relatable.
Yeah.
Did you guys find that as well? Did you find like a lot of moments in the film that you felt like this almost feels like a moment from my own life?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
that's what made it great. It's like, today you're going to play with puppies and ride on a boat and eat hot dogs with your friends.
What a bummer. What
Yeah.
a bummer.
Yeah.
And they're going to pay you.
Yeah.
It's great.
But it's great because Nicholas Sparks does write these human characters that people can connect to. And I think everyone's like, what's the formula? What is it about these Nicholas Sparks films and books? But I think we just relate to the characters. Anyone could be Gabby, anyone could be Travis. I've known a bunch of Travises in my life.
Thanks.
Fallen in love with a couple of them too.
Great.
But yeah, so that's what I liked about it, because it is grounded in reality. Apart from how beautiful the scenery is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't wake up and look out my window and see that every day.
Yeah, it's pretty gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you both have experience with boating? Because sometimes that can be pretty problematic if you're not familiar with
I'm a big
being out on the
boater.
water.
Yeah, I'm big into
deep-sea
boating.
fisherman.
Yeah.
I grew up around boats. You know, you're right. It is difficult to like hit a mark in a boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to do it.
Yeah.
I hit a buoy once,
You did.
but it was because I was joking around. It's
A
never
buoy. Buoy sounds like the word boogie. We call them boys in Australia.
good.
Yeah.
A boy? You hit a boy?
A boy.
So you hit a boy.
That's how we pronounce it. You guys say
That's
dilly.
sexist. You
Dilly.
hit I hit a boy and I hit a
boy.
girl.
I love hitting a boy. Anyway.
I also want to mention, I know it's kind of a trivial little side thing, but those dogs that you work with were so awesome. And I
my
know
God.
working with animals can sometimes be tricky, like if the animals aren't, doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Did that present any
These guys-
problems on set?
These guys were very, very well trained.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, Moby would eat the food off the table without permission all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
But
come
it's in the
forth
movie.
take.
Yeah.
He's like staring at the food, like I'm ready to go.
You're eating cake over and over. I get to have
Yeah.
some.
But it's in the movie actually, where he just jumped out and started annihilating the cake, and I was like, "Oh no, he's eating chocolate! It's so bad for the dog." But we were fine. It's in the movie. It's funny.
We talked before, I think before they were starting rolling, but we were talking about how you had your son right before this, and
Yeah.
you guys have to do these very intimate love scenes.
Yes.
Was that a little bit nerve-wracking having to do that so soon after having a baby?
Well, her son
Yes.
wasn't there.
Right, no, but I mean, listen,
Physically.
yes, the physical transformation is.
I see.
yeah.
I actually. By the way, I was like, "There's nothing I can do. I'm not gonna be able to go to the gym for 5
there
days
was
a week."
no
Like,
evidence that
there's-
you just had a baby. Let's
No,
be honest.
it's-
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed.
Okay, it's a great editor. Please, everyone needs to know this. Like, literally, I was waiting for my body to like turn to the front, and they would edit out and like cut to my face. It's great. Like, it looks good because there's a good editor and good makeup. And this guy had
No
flawless abs. Did you see that?
Yes.
I mean, huge pressure for
It
me.
did.
I was
And
like,
I
really?
had just had a kid, and it was.
That's even more
horrendous.
impressive in
Commitment
some
in the
ways.
gym. It's
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
good.
I don't know how she's being very humble, but she's the real deal.
The last thing I want to ask you is, obviously this movie is about sometimes having to make very difficult choices that will affect you for the rest of your life. What is the biggest choice you guys have had in your personal lives that you are okay talking about? Like, what's been like a really tough one for you?
You go. You always. Yeah,
All right,
You go.
I always make her go first.
Yeah.
But I'll jump in the fire. Biggest that I'm okay talking with. Yeah, can I get my lawyer on the phone? I probably choosing to do this as a career is a big choice, and I feel like I kind of have to choose it every day or every project because it affects your life and your family. And I've learned a lot from Teresa on this job, like the way she's able to work as hard as she does, but also be as great a mother as she is inspiring. And I'm not to that level, But you know what I mean? Like that choice is just going to get harder and harder, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, kind of a similar choice. And it's very similar to Gabby in the film. Like, I, as Teresa, had my life planned out. I was going to be a teacher. I had the man I was going to marry, knew exactly what I was doing. And then when I was 20, these opportunities landed on my lap to be an actor. And I knew it meant giving away all of that stability and the security. And my family's there.
Yeah.
To go to America, move to another country,
Big step.
so young, to be in this crazy whirlwind of a career, and I chose that. But, you know, it took me a year to commit to the choice. I was like kind of back and forth. And then finally I chose that. So that was really challenging because
Yeah.
my life does look so different. My kid's life looks very different. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we're glad that you did. The correct
He's in the
answer.
movie.
The
He
correct
is in the
answer
movie,
was
Jeff.
choosing to come to this interview, but no, I'm just
That was the biggest choice
Well,
I've ever made.
no, but we made the best choice then.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Oh.
Benjamin Walker, Teresa Palmer, the movie is The Choice. We'll have more information down below on where you can see all the stuff you need to see about it. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mic
Awesome
drop.
to see you.